Hello, everyone. Please come back to the to the onboarding. I hope you. Hey, Slim. I hope you guys enjoyed your break. I actually made myself a tea. It's quite well. It's actually not that cold. It's 20 degrees here, but compared to the last day, it's definitely colder. But yeah. Amazing. Just checking. Yes, it's still going. Awesome. Then we're going to start with the audit and compliance session. And today you're going to have the audit and compliance session with me and our beautiful Carla. And we're going to introduce ourselves in a little bit. But just so you know, we will be doing a little bit of auditing. Oh no, we're not doing auditing, but we're we're doing a little bit about audit and compliance today to get you to a little introduction. So to kind of like give you a little bit of a spoiler, I guess not a spoiler, or a hint of what we're gonna do, we'll have a little introduction, then we're gonna have a story time, then we're gonna talk about auditing, and then we'll have a closing. So maybe you have something in your mind already, but get surprised. So who are your fussies today? I am the ECB team leader for audit and compliance. I've been in ISAC for a while, October 2018. So it's been an amazing journey. As you maybe heard, I love sharks, I love palm trees, I love sloths, I love wraps. I love sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are actually really good. And yeah,
sweet potatoes.
Yeah, sweet potatoes are amazing. And my co-fussy today is our beautiful Carla. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, guys. I am the America's auditor, but I am happy to be here for all of you. And well, some fun facts about me is that I love coffee. Right now, I am drinking coffee because I cannot wake up with a coffee. That's the reason. But well, I am happy to be here with you, and I hope you enjoy this session.
Amazing. Then let us start. We're gonna start with a little check-in, and I would love for you guys to send one emoji in the Zoom chat that describes auditing for you. Be as creative as possible. Choose the emoji from your heart. I'm loving those. Those are some. Oh, I love that one, Ahmed. Those are some great emojis. I love it. It's definitely a good indication of what we all think about when we hear the word auditing first. But we want to challenge your mind with this today and go a little bit on the purpose of auditing and what it all entails. So we're gonna start with the story time, and Carla, you can go.
Thank you so much. I will introduce for you someone that I want to present. Could you change to the next one, please? Okay, we will have a story time with Pablito. Pablito is telling you hi. Say hi to Pablito. And well, he will share with us his experience. And well, could you change to the next one, please? Well, the beginning of a great experience. You can see here, Pablito is really focused because he chose to volunteer through ISAC. He signed up on the website and got accepted for an exchange in ISAC in Narnia. He was really excited, started planning straight away and telling his friend about the amazing adventure that he was going to go on. When he was at the airport, ready to travel, the authorities told him that he cannot travel because he did not have a negative COVID test. He explained that no one informed him that he was required. For that reason, Pablito missed his flight while waiting for the result of the test. You can see here Pablito saying bye to his flight. And he was really scared and unsure if he would travel that day. He tried to contact someone from ISEC, but no one responded to him. He finally had to change his flight and pay an extra fee, but he traveled in the end. After arriving, Pablito went to the NGO where he would carry out his volunteering. He spent 3 weeks doing nothing, and nobody assigned him any activities. He tried to contact someone from ISEC hosting entity, but they say that he should enjoy his time with other volunteers. They rose like nail life with this type of cases sometimes. Well, Pablito decided to send a complaint to ISEC sending entity and NOPI, explaining everything that he was going through so that they can indicate what step he can take, because he was really disappointed. And this is not how he imagined his experience. This is not what he expected from a leadership developing organization. You can see here, it's time to go home. Pablito, in his umbrella, sad and disappointed with his experience, traveled back home. And well, that's the end of the Pablito story. I would like to ask you, how do you think, or how to avoid this happen again? I would like to hear like 3 people talking, like you can raise your hand. Okay, guys, or I will nominate someone. Don't be afraid, come on. How to avoid this happen again? How do you think? All answers are valid. Okay, we have Arion. I don't know if I am pronouncing it well. Knowing what quality we need to deliver and who is responsible for that. Victoria from Brazil, what follow-up sending? I don't know. It's a good question. Treat Audit like a queen. Think the name. Okay. Someone, I want to hear someone. I will nominate someone. Okay, let's see. Hise, are you here? I'm sorry, Hise, always I'm selecting you. Hise. Hise. Here. Okay, let's select other one. Evie, are you here? Evie? Evie?
Yes, here. So, as for the first question, I think that a lot of things that could happen. There are a lot of red flags starting with this case. But for me, like the first thing is that maybe because it's a session, obviously, like better things in terms of auditing, because like if you don't have the right materials or like regarding the COVID test, this is something that should be, for example, in an email about expectation setting that happens like after you're getting approved or something. So this is something that it's audited. So yeah, first of all, through audit, and then if we want to think a little bit more about expectation setting and collaboration between the EP and the hosting and sending entity.
Carla, you're muted.
Carla, you're muted.
I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Evie. Exactly. And what role can the ECB play in this process? All answers are valid. You can write in the chat. I can read them. Someone want to participate? I want to hear you. Okay. tell me if I pronounce well, but Abir from Germany, are you here?
Yes. Okay, so for me, wait, I'm Abir from ECB Germany. So for me, for of ECB here, so make sure the audit, they make the audit happen, and also the compliance. So if any of the LCs need some advices, so the ECB should be there. Also, like to share awareness about the audit for the LCs, so we make sure all the standards are delivered, and the EP is experiencing the best experience. So yeah, that's what I think.
Thank you so much, Abir. Well, and could you think of this one, considering your two answers that you provide? Yes, exactly, is about audit. This is how we can, could you click the next one, please, Gwen? Thank you. Auditing prevents stories like Pablito, like not also identifying when these violations happened, also to prevent that this situation happening, that ensuring that we are tracking this type of experience, that we are preventing that this experience happening, asking for document or asking for people that really track and be aware of all the experience of this EP. And going to the next one, we will talk more about auditing. I will leave you with Gwen.
Sorry, I misplaced the bar, the mute bar. Yes, now we're gonna dive a little bit deeper into auditing. And yeah, as you already heard, that auditing can prevent stories like Pablito. And now we're gonna go and do a little Menti. So I hope you guys all know this. You can use Menti and use this code, and we're gonna collect a little bit of some more ideas and have 2 questions for it. First of all, we have, what are other things that can be prevented through ECB's auditing? So besides like checking that we have visas, or that Pablito actually has a JD, what are other things that you guys have in mind that through ECB auditing we can actually prevent? There's no wrong answers, maybe. Yes, so first thing that we can prevent through auditing and general violations, that is very, very true. Educating LCs why audit is fundamental. We have updated requirements checklists. Brand damaging unfortunate events. Yes, there's a lot of things that through ECB's auditing, like a lot of times auditing can be something that it's like, oh, we detect there is an issue and then we have the issue already, right? But it's all about what you do with the audit results. Like with the data that you have, you can do a lot with it. You can prevent issues like Pablito, for example. Yes, you can prevent cases and ORCAs if everything is implemented how it is supposed to be. Nay would be super happy. And that everyone is following the policies how they are, everyone is giving the EPs the best case, because that is in the end right, we were dealing with actual people. yes, we can also provide specific feedback for LCs. So with ECB's auditing, you can actually also see what issue has each LC. Does an LC maybe have a problem with OPS? Doesn't one LC maybe have a problem with debriefing their EPs? Maybe after they're finished, the EPs are all gone. That would be very concerning. Teach LCs our minimums. Yes, you can see if you have an LC or even MC. If you see that your MC is not understanding the violations through the ECB's auditing, that is also something that you can then take and ask them basically. Amazing. We have one more question, which is, how would you describe ECB's auditing in one word? Oh, I like that. That got really big as well.
I think I can go for that.
Yeah, do you want to share as well? It would be amazing as well if you guys can add your words in there.
I don't have like right now the auditing experience, so I will mainly my context will mainly depend on my observation. It's like probably providing a detailed descriptive analysis about our members, about the dates, about the demographics. Probably personalized data of our personalized data. That's what I would say for a word.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, we have other words here as well. Vital, confusing sometimes. Yes, that it's also attentive. What else do we have? To be honest, how I would describe ECB's auditing in one word, I would probably say sustainable. Because I honestly believe that if we keep if you keep auditing, oh, someone put sustainable, thank you. If you have ECB's auditing, like I said, you understand what kind of issues there are, you can prevent stuff from happening, you can implement changes. I think this is also one of the big ones that you can actually see through auditing. Okay, this is not going the right way, we need to have a change. We have control, essential, prevent, complex, action plans. Amazing. Thank you all for sharing. Oh, I muted myself. No. Amazing. I will add that into here as well, so we can have, or you guys can have them as the output as well. And to kind of close up the session, because obviously, yeah, it is a short and sweet session, but we just wanted to really highlight the importance of ECB in general in auditing, because like you guys already mentioned a lot of things, ECB has an objective look on the entity. That is very important for auditing, especially because then ECB doesn't have an ulterior motive to maybe squeeze or maybe to produce fake documents, never good. But as ECB, you have a really objective look on the entity. All you want to do is the best, right? You want to give the entity a proper feedback and say like, hey, here are these things that are concerning. Always, always, always work customer centric. I think this is the most beautiful thing about auditing, is that it is confusing. It is sometimes complex, but we all do it so the customer has a better experience. this is literally it. Like, we are dealing here with actual real people, and I think we all would, if we actually sign a contract somewhere, want to also have a great experience. And if we are getting promised that this is leadership developing and this is life-changing experience, that this is actually what we also get. Otherwise as well, the importance of the ECB in the role of auditing is as well to synergize with the entity. We are an independent board, but obviously we can also synergize with the entity, with the LCs, with the MC, because in the end, auditing is not something additionally, right? We're just there to ensure that the work that they are doing is actually being done and being done in the way it is supposed to be. So it is more there to support them to see, okay, if someone is struggling, how can we support them? What kind of materials can we give to them? So that would be, so that they also feel more comfortable, right? Because to be honest, delivering experience can also be very complicated and confusing sometimes, because you are dealing with actual people and they are very different personalities. You deal with the different personalities. And last but not least, as we already mentioned, to find the gaps and fill the gaps. So you see a gap, there is an issue, and you can fill it with knowledge, with other things, and you can ensure that for the future, those things are not happening again. So yeah, very important. To close up the session as well, is that I just wanted to present the Audit team as well to you guys, so you know who is actually there and who you can also connect with. Obviously, we have also the ECB Academy, so you will get more knowledge about audit and compliance. But if you ever have any questions, like, please message these people. We have Kalita, she is responsible for Americas. We have Andrea and Aziz, who are responsible for Europe. We have Kani and Mariam, who are responsible for MIA. We have Mami, who is responsible for Asia Pacific. And then also we have Mina, who is responsible for our projects. This includes like partly remote and also the commission group and Instagram. So make sure to use them. Feel free to message them anytime, right? But except on the weekends. No. Well, yeah, only on working days. But anyway, you can, they're always there for you guys if you have any more questions about auditing. And to close it up, I would love to see if it maybe changed a little bit your opinion about it. I know it wasn't a very big session, but what do you think about auditing now? Is it still headstones? I would love to see the emojis now. Hopefully some more positive. Yeah, amazing. I love that. Yes, I will do another emoji check when we release the phase 0, the ICB audit check. And then we'll see if we still have it. Amazing. Thank you so much for being here. We have the next session now with board development. I don't know if you guys noticed this before, but we have ABC, audit, board development, and customer support. So we're going with board development now. Thank you.